What's up guys, Aiden Dyes here, and I'm going to be teaching you how to defend basement on the new Calypso casino map. So, first thing I've realized from games that a lot of people like to push from this hallway. So if you see, you have this big corridor, entrance right from outside, stairs from right outside, basically. So you have this wall, reinforced wall that they're 100% going to try to get. And then this is nothing. And then this door that they might try to press through. So the first thing we're going to do is castle this off, reinforce. Ideally, you're going to want someone to try to trick this wall. But this whole defense is assuming the heavy pressure from this side and being okay with them getting the wall. So the first thing that I'm going to show you actually is this one other area. It's literally this whole one spot. You get to those two walls and then these two walls. These go directly outside actually. So you're gonna have people pushing those two walls and you're gonna have people pushing the other ones. This is just with the being able to throw nades and shit, really hard to defend. So honestly, I think the best option is to make them waste util on those walls and ultimately have someone play in servers back here. You're going to want to reinforce these two walls. This is basically that one repel spawn that no one goes, that the only way you can go there. Like if you spawn there, there's literally nowhere to go unless you have Heart Breach. And ideally this could be kaited, depending on first round. They ban Mira. I think you go basement. Barbed wire on this, traps on this, whatever. So you're gonna have one person play here, and their job is to hold these pretty one-way angles into that little freezer room. So I have nice DMR angle, you're not losing that gunfight. If they're trying to break this castle, you can shoot them through their toes. Rotate through here and get other angle right there. Play close here, shoot their feet if they're trying to break the castle. This is all to waste time, because if they get in here and they open this castle up, they can sit on top of that freezer box I showed you and kind of get a weird angle. So you're going to have one person playing here, someone who can, have those long angles, and that's going to be able to stop that stair push that seems honestly pretty one-way. You're not really going to lose that shit, because, yeah, you can peek it without being exposed. Okay, and then the next spot is, assuming they're getting there, my whole thing is to hold this cache room. So these two walls lead to outside, and this hatch, not as important, but this definitely needs to be reinforced, and in my opinion, this might be more important that it gets tricked than the other wall, because if they do get that wall, and if they do push through that door, which they probably will try to do, you have so many of these good angles I found. So you have this one right here, someone with a DMR easily peeking on that door walk-in. You can see kind of right there on those default angles. You hop up here, you have another angle on that door. And you hop up here, you have, if they open that freezer room, you have a nice angle right here onto that, as well as any chip that I don't think you can peek this, can you? No. Right. So Bandit's going to try to get this, trick this wall, because I guess it's kind of awkward to defend once they get that, but I think it's really easy for a retake, because this room's also going to have just someone anchoring in there, hatch reinforced. This is castled off. You can honestly break this castle if you ever need to escape, but just having someone here in case they get that wall, just to contest a little bit, and honestly, I don't even mind just opening this up to almost entice the attackers if they open the wall to try to walk this way into your line of sight. They're just going to feel a lot more vulnerable trying to plant here. And then obviously their goal is to sit right here and get default plant, which hopefully if someone is right here, like a smoke, you can actually throw smokes pretty safely and contest that, especially if you have a shield somewhere aimed there. Okay, and then the last backside area, this is just castled off, and this is castled off. So this is really the only main staircase, besides that one where that guy was holding in like that utility area. Like they just come down the staircase, and honestly, like they get this area for free, but then they need to take this double, and there's just so many rat opportunities, like right here, and like you have someone ratting right here. Like they're so focused on this double door, and like the whole point is you can literally play all of this, and you're like, oh, okay, there's someone there, like. This is a defender angle. Like as long as you're not being too aggressive, they literally have to come all the way here if they don't want to open this castle, and then they're vaulting through here and getting exposed. I think this will work, something like that.